Good morning, my XRP army, my tribe, and everybody out there in YouTube land. So I want to talk this morning about resistance and support. A whole lot of people, myself included, say I'll never sell my XRP. Well, that's conditional, right? Because everybody's going to sell it at some point in time. The vast majority of people will. People, not institutions. As they say, XRP was never meant to be a retail utility. It was meant to be an institutional utility that got spread out among the population. So we get an opportunity to take the ride. Yay, yay us. I hope you're on board. But resistance and support lines. So the stock market's down a little bit right now. Crypto seems to be trending down a bit. And XRP kind of, you could say that it bounced off the 202 support line again. It hit 204, I think it was, and it's running around 208 now. So why does it do that? Well, what happens is investors buy at whatever price and hold. Like me, I invest in XRP. I bought as high as, I think $3 is the highest I ever bought, and that was for a gift for my wife's birthday. She wanted XRP. I bought at 280. I don't care, because I believe that in 3 to 5 years, XRP is going to be astronomical. That's my personal belief. So I invest with that as my goal. But a whole lot of people see crypto millionaires that have been made overnight and they want to join that party. So they will buy on the way up thinking that the rocket ship has left the launch pad, and they buy it $3. Let's just say $3. And it goes up a little bit, and they buy more. Yeehaw. And then it drops back down below their input point. And they start grumbling, and they grumble, and they grumble, and they grumble, and they hate it. Why? Because they wanted to be instantly rich. And it didn't happen. So they start bad-mouthing. The only person they should bad-mouth is themselves. But they bad-mouth the product. Nobody wants to take accountability for their own actions. The XRP didn't make you buy XRP. Ripple didn't make you buy XRP. You bought XRP. But it drops below your input point, and you're never going to sell below your input. And so you hold and you hold and you hold. And then for some reason, it starts to go up on good news. So greed kicks in, and it starts going up and up and up. Now, you're of the mentality that you wanted quick money, and in 3 months, you hadn't seen that quick money. It was down below your input point. So it starts rising up, and you start watching like a hawk. It hits your input point, and you start to sell. Well, there's more than just one of you. And so a whole lot of the product starts entering the market at that price. Those products are then absorbed by the people that are willing to enter the market at that price. And that causes those two energies, the rising energy and the energy to leave the market, start to tussle. And that dampens the upward momentum, and maybe it begins to run to the right. And the process repeats itself. The same thing happens on the downside, but it's reverse. People say, I'll never buy at $3. I'll only buy at $2. So they wait and they wait and they wait. Bad news happens. Tariff news comes out. Layoffs happen. Whatever it is, the economy goes down. The prices start to go down and down and down, and it hits 2. And you, because that was your entry point and nothing else, you start to buy. So that energy, and because you are not alone, there are more of you that think that way, you and you and you and you start to purchase at that price, because that was your price, your mentality. That puts a floor under the drop. It's a support line. And the more people that have that mentality, the stronger that support will be. And the worse the news has to be to get it past that point. So we tested that 202 line again, and I think it only went to 204. 202 is not an exact number. It's a vague range. And the closer to that number you get, the more people you have jumping in or jumping out, whichever way that it's moving. And that's the herd mentality. Will it drop below 202? Maybe. I still have a limit order in it at $1.81. We'll see what happens. Am I going to buy more at $2? 202, 208? Yes. Why? Because I'm an investor and I believe in 3 to 5 years, it will make me an incredible amount of money. That's what I have for you today, is why do we have these repeating numbers and it's hard to get past them on the way up and on the way down. It all comes down to how our people are feeling in the moment and what they have set as their own targets. The important thing is to have XRP and not let it get away from you, not let the opportunity get away from you. Put away some XRP that is simply for the future. Rainy days, whatever. The mentality is I'm not selling that until it gets to 1,000 or 500 or 50,000 or 100,000. 100,000 today, please. That would be really nice. Probably not going to happen, but that's what I have for you today. Hold fast. The future's coming. It's on the near horizon. And the financial system is going to change, and we're all going to benefit from it. God bless y'all. Take care, and I'm out.